season. I got the stroll stick behind me. Sun's starting to peak up here. Not a real lot of movement yet by anything. I spooked off a bunch of bears this morning coming in out of a tree. There's like 5 of them in a tree and I spooked them all off. So, as you can tell, you can't see it, but it's cold. Like, I got a big coat on. It's freaking cold. So, I didn't see any from the road coming in or anything like that. So, I don't know if they're up and moving, but full moon, cold front. You'd think everything go to plan, but you never know, I guess. But we'll see what happens. You never know. Still got plenty of light left to sit here and watch. Might go somewhere else this evening if I don't see nothing here. There's people trying to pile up on each other. So, I don't know what just happened. I was walking out. I got to the gap of the fence up there, and I was getting ready to leave, and I don't know what the freak just happened. Man, I turned around, and there's a deer, like this, crouched over, and staring at me. So I put an arrow in. I got my friggin' tab on backwards. I put my tab back on right. I flip my hat around, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I really don't want to shoot that deer without getting it on camera. So I tried to get my phone out. I was just going to take a picture of it. And it took off running. That was the craziest thing I've ever had happen to me. If I had a compound, that thing would have been screwed. Man, that's crazy. I never thought in a million years that would ever happen. That's the weirdest thing I've seen in a while. She was right there up against them three little trees right there together. And I was right over there near that real dark tree. And I was just walking, real fast walking like this. Leaving to leave. Like I'm leaving right now, going back to the truck. And I just turn around and look over. There's a freaking deer standing there hunched over looking at me. She wasn't injured, so I wasn't worried about shooting at her. If she was injured, I would have went ahead and killed her. But I didn't want to kill a deer and get my first one with the longbow and not get it on camera, so I waited and I let her go. I could have done killed one. That would have been crazy. Spot and stalk with the longbow. Yeah, it happens. She ran out in this field. She might be standing out here. No. That was the weirdest thing I'd ever seen. That she was just hunched over, like in the weirdest position, just hunched over, waiting. I could have center punched her. Wasn't 10 yards away. I don't know. But I think I found where I'm going to go this evening, so we'll see how that goes, I guess, and I'll see you then. Over and out. Stay tuned. Well, we're in a different location this time. My spot got took from this morning. As you can see, I have a black t-shirt on. That's how much it warmed up. I had a coat on this morning, all morning. And I was still cold all morning. Now it's about, I'd say pretty close to 4 o'clock. Got about 3.5 hours of daylight. Gonna make it happen. We're in a different stand this time. Got bear sign and these apple trees around me. And I got a crab apple tree with a bunch of little crab apples in it. I was walking out this morning, and I passed an opportunity up on a doe, because I couldn't get it on camera, and I'm hoping my greed didn't take over me, and to get it on camera, my greed to get it on camera took over me, and I didn't shoot it. I mean, if it was a big buck, I would have, but it was just a doe. It wasn't a very big doe, but we're gonna see what happens. We got something to eat. Got I'd say about an hour till deer start moving. They didn't really move this morning much. All I seen was 3 does and a bear, but the bear I only seen for a second. And the deer didn't move till way late in the evening, or in the morning, so Maybe they'll move this evening and we won't have to, we'll be able to get one. Meh. I was getting ready to get down because it was getting too dark to see from the camera. And I looked up and there's a deer right in front coming in. I heard him coming. I just put my arrow back in my quiver. It sounded like a really good hit. It sounded really good. I thought I heard her go down. I heard him coming and I knew it was time. I can't believe she let me get the camera on. I wasn't going to shoot it without at least having the record button pushed. That was a big old deer. I mean, it was a 10-yard shot. Oh man, I think I got her. I think I threw it Simmons right through her. I'm gonna give it just a second. I'm gonna get down and look for blood, and then I'm gonna go call my dad and get him over here to help me look for her.